Centuries ago, across Northern Europe and the Middle East, the fork was deemed something strange. It appeared on the tables of Italian aristocrats, glinting silver, slender-tined and elegant, a novelty that was whispered about in kitchens and dining halls, and even criticized from pulpits. Field hands, bakers, and kings alike considered it scandalous. Some called it unnecessary, others an abomination. God gave us fingers to eat with, they argued, as they broke bread with their hands and carved meat with knives. Fingers were clean, they insisted, a humble reflection of divine intention. With its curious prongs and unfamiliar shape, the fork was seen as a threat to this natural order, an Italian affectation, introduced by foreigners who seemed overly obsessed with etiquette. A dinner scene in 17th century England. A merchant sits at a candlelit table, his guest beside him. The guest, recently arrived from Venice, produces a fork and gently spears a piece of roast beef. A hush falls over the room. The merchant's wife whispers, "How peculiar," while the servant glances nervously. What if the guest is ridiculed, or worse, excommunicated from polite society? Still, the fork continued to travel, crossing seas on trading ships and journeying onward in explorers' luggage. Nobles returning from Italy brought home sets of forks and proudly displayed them at banquets. Slowly, curiosity grew. The fork began to appear at royal feasts, then in households of wealthy traders. By the 18th century, fashion and practicality tipped the scales. People realized forks kept fingers cleaner, especially when eating sticky or saucy dishes. As customs shifted, the fork's design evolved, from 2 prongs to 3, then 4, suitable for piercing, scooping, and balancing delicate morsels. Silversmiths crafted sets for socialites. Etiquette manuals now included sections about which fork to use with which dish. In kitchens and dining rooms, the fork became a symbol of civility, marking the spread of new ideas about hygiene and refinement.